This 3/4 inch tap actually calls for a 59/64 drill bit, which is, if you round it up to 60/64, it's a 15/16 drill bit, and this is a 13/16 drill bit that I drilled this out with. So we're roughly 100,000ths of an inch, or a tenth of an inch off. So I'm basically going to take the die grinder with this bit, brand new, and just slowly take away some metal from there until we get it to the desired 15/16 hole. So that worked out a little bit better than I had imagined, knowing how sketchy it is just to use a die grinder to drill a perfect circular hole. But I got it exactly to 15/16, or 9 25/1000ths, and it's pretty round. It could be rounder, but it's good enough for just putting a brass nipple in there for a check valve. I don't have a tap wrench for a tap this size, so I'm just using a crescent wrench, and somehow I was able to get it started in there without centering it in a drill press with a spring-loaded center, but it's pretty good and centered in there. I don't know if you can see that, but right there is all smashed because I'm using motor oil to cut this, not the proper cutting oil. I went a little bit further and a little bit more carefully, but there's nothing I can do about that now. They're basically just gone. Alright, so I got it tapped out here. That's not too bad. It goes in there pretty smooth. It's just got one spot that's a little bit messed up there. Turn my light on. Can't really tell it's that bad on camera, but there's a little bit of, it looks like it's been beaten on with a hammer or something. The rest of it is pretty decent. There, I got all the stuff cleaned off of it so you can see. But it's all decent, except for that part right there. I got it in there with plumber's tape, and as you can see it sticks out a little, so I'm just cleaning it up with the die grinder. So I got it all flush now. The only thing that I worry about is that the compression of this engine is probably like 150 maybe when it's running, but now you've added this space to it here, so I mean, we'll see, but I feel like it's going to be a lot less than what I want to get out of it. You can see that check valve working. And the drill's almost dead, so I can't put it in second gear. It has a small leak past the intake valve, but that'll probably get all flattened out when it starts spinning. So like I thought, it's only going to do 60, less than 60, because this compression gauge only goes down to like 20, so it's probably doing 60, 40 to 60 right now. But that's just because there's so much room in that head still with the exhaust valve not working. So I'm gonna fill that with something, probably JB Weld, and hope that lasts a long while. But yeah, I need to fill some room in that head for sure.